Hi friends, this is Ramna. Today I will show demo on how to create a trigger to know who updated records in a particular table. So generally we use it to create a trigger for audit information. So if there is any changes happened in a particular table, so what changes they made and when they inserted and when they deleted and when they updated the records in a particular table. Now here I want to know who made the changes. So what is the username to find out to who made the changes on a particular table. So for that I created two tables. So first this is my sample table. It just contains ID and name. To save the details, I have created one more table called TR details. That means trigger details. If I check the column names. So here I have four columns: OP underscore type, OP underscore date, and OP underscore user, and OP underscore notes. So OP means here operation, and what is the operation type that made in the table, change in the table, on which date they, they did the operations, and who made these operations. That means who made these changes, and what is the nodes creating these changes in the table. So I want to create one trigger on this table and to save the information in these columns in this tr underscore details. Okay, that is what I am going to do in this demo. Create the trigger, create trigger, and followed by trigger name. So I am giving here tr details, table tr underscore table details. This is my trigger name, table details. Okay, so on which table you are creating the trigger. I am creating the trigger on sample table. This is my sample table. So what type of trigger you need to create? I am creating after insert, after update, after delete. That is a DML trigger. After insert, update, delete. Now coming to next, as begin, as begin and end. So in between you need to write your statements, trigger statements. First statement is when I going to insert into. So when I insert the any record in this table, I want to insert the details in tr underscore details to get to know whatever the changes and who made the changes and when the changes will happen. So what are the columns are there in the OP type? OP underscore type, comma, OP underscore date, comma, OP underscore user, and OP underscore nodes. So I want to fill all these column values in these columns. So when select, so insert, first insert. So operation type is insert. When you insert any record, insert. So what is OP date? OP date I am giving just get date. Just get date. So what is OP user? OP user here is I am giving just username called s user underscore name. This is the username, default username. Next one I'm giving for OP nodes I'm giving some information. So what is this information? Name of the table, sample underscore tbl, name of the table. I'm concatenating with casting the ID to varchar. I want to display name of the table and ID. as varchar. From which table? From inserted. What is meant with this inserted? This is nothing but magic table. Whenever you create any trigger on DML trigger, one magic tables are inside created automatically. So this is just magic table as its name implies. So you cannot see these tables. Okay. This is for the at the time of the insertion. I am taking one more insert statement, but if the operation is if the OP type is deleted. So what can I do here? Delete, get date and username and everything is same. Just I mention delete and here from deleted. This is also one more magic table. Trigger body. So create trigger your trigger name on here sample table means here table name. So after I want to create after insert update and delete as a begin and end I need to write my insert statement. So now I am creating this trigger. So trigger is created successfully. So once you created your trigger, you want to see created trigger, you go to on which table you are creating trigger, go to the table, expand this plus symbol and there you find the triggers. So here you find the trigger there. Tr underscore table details. This is my trigger. So you can see here in the object explorer. Okay. Now we have created trigger and there is a table and this is the information that is stored in the trigger for trigger details. So now see the table. There are 7 records are there. Now I want to delete one record. Delete from sample underscore tbl where id is equal to 7. I want to delete the 7th id from the table. See, 2 rows are affected. First to check your table. There is no 7th record. Now check your trigger details. So here you found the details. First OP type, operation type is delete. We have deleted one record. That is the operation type. And OP date type. That takes the get date. That means today's date and on what time it will take. Everything will be displayed here. So OP user deleted by myself. So username in the case is admin. So here admin username in this case. So OP nodes here from which table I am deleting? I am deleting from sample table. So this is ID. So this is some information after deleting. From which table it is deleted and what is the ID number. This is what I saved in the tr underscore details table. Okay. Now I am inserting one record. Insert into sample table values. Check the table here. There are 6 records. I am inserting one more time 7th record. With name. Okay. I am inserting one record again, 7th record. So it is success. Check your table, 7th record is appear and check your trigger table, tr underscore details. So here you found insert, operation type, OP type and date and username and OP nodes. So if I deleted the one more record, the 6th record, there is no 6th record here. Now if you check the details here, tr table. So here you find sample table name is sample and 6th record. So what is the operation type? Delete. So who made these changes? Admin. So when the changes will happen? On this date, on this time. This is what you need to create your trigger to know who made the changes. So here regularly in real-time scenarios, but rarely find the OP user. So here in this scenario, I created the OP user, means the username, to display who made the changes on a particular table. So hope this video is helpful. How to create a trigger to know who made the changes on any table. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you very much.